I'm Nathan Judah. I'm here with Wolves reporter Tim Spiers. Tim, Wolverhampton Wanderers 0, Nottingham Forest 2, and I guess this has been coming for some time. A defeat? They've been playing.
They've been poor, but all throughout the season they've bounced back from defeats.
Yeah.
And I expected a reaction today, and it just didn't come. And I thought it was coming because they started off really well, started on the front foot, took the game to Forest, and then I don't know, they sort of got stuck in a scrap. Forest started kicking lumps out of them, and they just couldn't get going. And the second half was a disaster, to be honest.
Yeah.
In terms of creating chances and doing anything. No, it was really poor second half.
Well, they haven't played particularly well or hit the heights of earlier on this season for 2 or 3 games now.
No, so yeah, they were poor at Barnsley, and then midweek, you know, because of a variety of circumstances, they deservedly lost. So yeah, I don't know. They've still been grinding out results, but today a few more defensive errors at the back. But startlingly and shockingly, they couldn't produce anything in terms of creativity, urgency. There was so little quality on show going forward.
The amount of times you get past the first man, delivery-wise.
Well, you know, they were pretty ponderous, but also they were getting the basics wrong. We're talking like simple passes here. That Bolly just kept giving the ball away. Costa, I mean, oh my goodness me, it's just such a lack of end product from good positions.
Yeah.
And their goalkeeper has had absolutely nothing.
Zero,
which is a massive surprise.
Yeah, absolutely.
Second half, they got five forwards on the field.
Yeah.
Which sort of you're right. Sorry, am I boring you?
No, so I was looking at the Moos coming, whether it's coming this way or not.
The Moos are on there. We're trying to be as quick as we can. So they got 5 forwards on the pitch, which should mean loads of chances, loads of shots.
Yeah.
But you know what? It didn't, because they had so little coming from midfield, from the wing back. They were really struggling to get going. But yeah, to have five forwards on the field and not produce a shot, a chance. No chances.
Yeah.
It's really surprising.
Where have these clear-cut chances gone, or why is that happening?
Too many individuals completely off it today. Nuno was livid with Cavallero first half, just not doing what he wanted. Bonatini did okay at holding it up, as he does, but there was wing backs were poor today.
Yeah.
They had a really poor first half. The amount of times that Doherty or Douglas would be in a good position on either flank, and the crosses at the end product just weren't quite there.
Is that telling because they're the only two that played the other night as well?
Perhaps. I thought that was quite telling, yeah. And it's still a shock to see them taken off at half time, though, by the way.
Like for like, though. Like for like swap.
That was like a jaw-dropping moment, right?
That was a Chapman swap, that was.
We saw, like, yeah. It was all-out attack as well, AOA on FIFA. Like, for goodness sake. You see Morgan Gibbs White and Costa coming on. Like, oh, yeah, here we go. yeah, he's going for it. Replacing number 3, Barry Douglas. Replacing number 2, Matt Douglas.
Hey?
What? Yeah, it was a weird one. I think Nuno got it wrong today. I don't think there was a problem with the formation. The issue wasn't the formation.
No.
There were just too many players not on it. So to go switch to a 2-3,
2-3.
Like, what was it?
3-2.
No, 3-2.
3.
Literally, I've got it. 3-2, 3-2. Formation. Bizarre. It didn't work.
No.
Like I said, the main outlets were just giving it to Costa and Cavallero, and they were trying to get to the byline. And even if they did, the end product was terrible. Costa put 2 crosses straight into the south bank within 5 minutes. He fell over in the box at one point, corner straight to the first man. He just kept passing it. It was a stinker of a performance. I don't want to single them out because they were all poor today, but he had a few good opportunities to put it in the box and just didn't deliver.
Fair play, Forest goal. There's a little bit of controversy over the first, but no doubter with the second.
Yeah, I mean, you can't say they deserved a 2-0 half-time lead. It was pretty even up to that point, and then all of a sudden, bang, bang, 2 goals in a half-time, 2-0, dreamland for them, and Wolves never really recovered from that. And I'm sure they got a rollick in at half-time, and they did increase the tempo at the start of the second half. But like I said, that lack of imagination, lack of creativity, it just cost them.
Now, you know, with a week and a half to go before transfer deadline, or a couple of weeks, will this now force people's hand to maybe go into the market, or do you think this result was irrelevant?
I don't know. You don't want to panic, and you don't want to be reactionary on the back of one week. Let's be honest, right? They haven't lost since October.
Mr. Boys, Mr. Barnes, filming.
They haven't lost since October, right?
Yeah.
So
Well, they have now.
But this is the first league defeat since October, so
First defeat in Molineux since.
No need since August. There's no need to push the panic button.
Yeah.
Interestingly, the 2 times they've conceded first at Molineux this season is when they've lost. Cardiff one was the other one.
Yeah. Wolf boys.
So no, there's no need to panic. They're 9 points clear at top of the league.
Well, that's it, isn't it?
And I think when's this match played a part in this? I thought there was a bit of a hangover from it. They looked a bit tired and leggy, but now they play every Saturday now, right? They've got a week to Ipswich, then they've got a week to whatever the next game is.
Break now for them.
Sheffield United, then QPR, then Preston. So yeah, it's that will help certainly as far as rest of recuperation and kind of freshening minds up and legs.
And if this is their sticky period, then a lot of the other clubs below them are having a sticky period as well. They're winning, drawing, losing every week. There's no one putting a run together. You look at Derby last night. If that's their main competition in second, and they weren't great.
Yeah, there's no juggernaut like chasing them, but there might be. You know, we're still in January.
Yeah.
And you know, you do it. There's always a team that kind of puts on a run and storms up the table at the end of the season.
Yeah.
Villa are third now.
Sure.
So that will happen. I'm sure that will happen. It's not at the moment, but if Wolves are making themselves catchable, then teams will strive to catch them. At the moment, they're outside.
Sure.
Still,
yeah, of course.
And everybody's playing for second place still. But if teams get a sniff of Wolves, then it becomes a different story.
Sure.
So they have got to be careful to, you know, we're splitting hairs here, but they have got to make themselves uncatchable and out of reach.
Yes.
So getting a couple of wins as soon as possible will really help in that regard. It's a big week coming up now.
Mick will be alright there, won't he? He'll roll over.
That's the thing, you know, that's the thing.
You've got your target on your back, haven't you?
Absolutely up for it, and then you've got Sheffield United here a week later, and Liam Clark will be up for that one, you know, whatever. Sheffield United have already beaten this season. So yeah, there are the warning signs there, but that's all they are at the moment, it's warning signs. There's no panic, there are no big concerns. It's been a strange week, they've been below par, but every time they've faced problems this season, Nuno has fixed them.
Yes.
He talks about solutions a lot, and he's come up with them time and again. And you have to back them to do it again. I'm sure they will.
Wolves 0, Nottingham Forest 2. For all the post-match reaction on this one, make sure you log on to expressthestar.com.